There's a new COVID variant. Yes, we are in 2025 still talking about COVID, and the experts are advising you to stay at home and to wear a mask. Remember when the experts were saying things like this?
I would say they are very helpful in reducing the chances that the person will get COVID, because it's reducing the amount of virus that you would inhale from the air around you. It's not guaranteed that it's going to protect you, because our masks are not 100% effective. We talk about N95s being 95% efficient at filtering out particles if they're properly fitted and everything. And so that's in an ideal world. But even so, if you instead of breathing in 100 viruses, I'm breathing in 20 because my mask was 80% effective, that's a huge reduction, and that greatly reduces the chance that I'm going to become infected.
Fairly non-committal, but generally behind the idea that masks do something to, if not prevent COVID from spreading, at least slow down the process. But there's a new study out published in the BMC Public Health looking at the effects of masks and whether or not there is a correlation with mask wearing and excess deaths. This is, of course, not a cause and effect. Correlation doesn't show cause and effect, but it would seem that the countries where people wore masks, the higher the rate of mask wearing, the more excess deaths they are experiencing now. There is some connection between wearing a mask and excess deaths, and we know there are a lot of excess deaths in a lot of places at the moment. Why would that be? And you can look at the graph. The higher the percentage of mask usage, the higher the excess death at the moment. Maybe that's because the people that had to wear masks had more COVID. Maybe COVID was more prevalent in those countries and therefore they had to wear more masks, and they're still feeling the knock-on effect of that high rate of COVID. Could be that, could be something else. Let me know in the comments. Does this study put you off wearing a mask? Will you wear a mask if we're all encouraged to do so again? Did you enjoy wearing a mask? Did you like having an excuse to cover your face? Do you miss those days? And all this comes while we're debating the banning of the burqa in England. How have we gone from forcing people to wear something across their face to forbidding people from doing so? How can they do that, by the way? How can they ban a particular item of clothing? Is it just for the alliteration, ban the burqa? Or what about the niqab? What about the COVID face mask? What about anyone that wants to cover their face? Why does it have to be anything to do with religion? Or what if you're not even religious and you wanted to wear a burqa? That's up to you, isn't it? What your religion is nobody's business. But the people that are behind this, people strongly in favour of it, are clearly anti-Muslim. And they think this is a way to have a go at Muslims, isn't it? They're not really concerned about safety and what if someone robs a bank wearing a burqa, because you could rob a bank wearing anything you want, any kind of disguise. Wouldn't have to be a burqa.